As we celebrate Black History Month, I've asked some employees to reflect on what Black history means to them and to reflect on the milestone of our first African American president, President Obama. I believe we are a collection of our experiences and history, and regardless of your political belief, it is a part of our rich history that makes us who we are.
To me, having that first African American president, I go back to when I was a kid and my mom and dad used to tell me I could do anything I wanted to do. Whether or not I believed that was a whole different story. When we had the very first Black president, now I truly believe, and I can tell other young people, that we really can do whatever we want to do. At the end of the day, this first Black president has proven that as a nation we can do anything we want to do or anything we set our minds to do.
I remember the day that I actually went to vote back in 2008, and it was a pretty normal day. The polling area was not crowded or anything, so I went to go cast my vote. It seemed like a really normal day, but I knew when I casted my vote that day that after I did it, there was something that was very, very significant and very memorable that happened. It was his whole campaign and him getting to the office was very much had a spirit to it that was very unique. And it was a unifying spirit, so I knew there was something very special about that day.
I'll be really honest with you, I cried when that happened. My whole family cried. We celebrated. It was a huge moment for us. Even if I don't always agree with someone's politics or somebody, it was bigger than that. It was bigger than just politics. This was a long-awaited exhale for a lot of people when he was nominated as president.
My daughter was born during President Obama's presidency. She is now 4 years old, and while we don't make a huge issue of race, she knows that she is Black. Yet she also knows that race is only one out of hundreds of adjectives that can be used to describe her, from silly, smart, beautiful, tall, or the like. So while some in her lifetime may try to limit her because of that one adjective, she will be able to look at President Obama as one very tangible example of how race alone can't define her or limit her.
When I first voted, it's one of those things we take for granted quite a bit. But then when you see what some African American people had to go through just for me to vote, and I only voted for my self-interest because I just wanted to be part of history, you get this feeling of we're not really appreciating the struggles of the privileges that we get. And that's one aspect of it, when you see that some people died for me to get a right to vote, yet I don't do it, right? I'm starting to appreciate more some of these things that as a generation, as the now generation, we take for granted that, oh, it's there, I can use it whenever I feel like it. But yet some people actually lost their lives for me to get it.
It's not about being Black history, it's not being a Black president, it's about an American history. It's a story of an American success story is what it is.